Hi, I'm Kenley Memmel, SPU Gymnastics.
Kenley, your Falcons had a fantastic meet on Friday here at home against the University of Washington. Lost by just 0.5 of a point, but had the 7th best team score in school history, a 193.425. Your thoughts on that meet?
I thought it went really well. We set some new goals in the gym last week and just tried to reach those, and I think that everything we did for the most part worked.
That's a very good Husky team. You beat them in 2 events on the beam and floor. Just your thoughts on coming out on top and really showing your excellence against a good team.
Yeah, I think going into the season we had a lot of positive feedback from judges and from other people that we look like a D1 team, and I think it's about time that we show everybody that that's true, especially on the floor for us.
Well, speaking of floor, you had a real big impact on that large score on Friday with a 9.8. Talk about your performance.
I've been focusing really hard in the gym, trying to make small changes that will get me from that 9.6 range into that 9.8 range, and I just pulled it all together and tried to stay mentally strong.
Now you have a new floor routine this year. Talk about the process. How does that happen? How do you develop a new routine?
It's kind of a process for me because this routine is a lot different for me and it's kind of out of my comfort zone. And it's been a lot of practice, it's been a lot of hours just working on the little things and making the little changes in it.
So what point in the year did you start coming up with this new routine?
It kind of took me longer than most people to find music and all that kind of stuff. So it was well into October by the time I was getting my new routine and getting everything put in place.
How much of that music and the routine is your call? How much input do you get from coaches?
It's a lot of both. I mean, I happened to send them like 4 different songs, and it kind of was a work in progress with them to try and find something that would fit me but fit what the crowd wanted and what the judges wanted to see.
You mentioned it's a little out of your comfort zone. In what way? Is there a particular move or tumbling pass or something that's tough?
It's just a different music for me. It's a different kind of dancing, and working with the choreographer and trying to figure out what we could pull from my other routines and then put new stuff in there. It's a different feel to it.
How rewarding is that for you to just 3 meets into the season to have a great score like a 9.8 on this new routine?
Yeah, it's great. It's very motivating because I was a little nervous about it. I was a little uncomfortable with it, but to hear that people like it and I feel good about it right away in the season is great.
Well, you'll take that routine on the road along with the whole rest of the team. You're at Air Force this week. Your thoughts on competing again in Colorado Springs?
We're kind of at home in Colorado Springs, and I think that it's a great place for us because it's so competitive, and they're in our conference, and they're one of our rivals, and especially this year it's going to be a really good meet because we're very comparable, and we're kind of fighting for those spots. So it's going to be an exciting meet.
Well, let's take you out of the gym for a second and let you update us on what you're doing outside the gym, academically.
I am finishing up my degrees in elementary education and special education, so I'm kind of finalizing those things and getting ready to go back home and start student teaching.
You better tell people where back home is.
Back home is Wisconsin in the Milwaukee area.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.